first Japanese-born player drafted in the first round.
I've been dreaming about this moment. We finally here.
Hachimura with the big slam. Konnichiwa.
Oh my goodness, Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura! Wow!
The sun rises over Los Angeles, bouncing off glass walls, sleek black panels, and the kind of driveway that says, "Yup, the mortgage is definitely 7 figures." Inside, Japan's biggest basketball star, Rui Hachimura, living like a man who fused Tokyo precision with Hollywood luxury. Now, you might think NBA stars with mansions are old news, but here's the thing. Rui isn't your typical flex for Instagram baller. This is a guy who brings the same quiet discipline he learned in Japan to every dunk, every deal, every perfectly folded towel in his walk-in closet. His house doesn't scream wealth. It politely announces it in 3 languages. But before we peek inside his $7 million Los Angeles dream home, let's roll back the tape to see how a kid from Toyama went from throwing fastballs to throwing down dunks on LeBron's practice court. See, growing up, Rui didn't want to be Japan's basketball icon. Nope. He wanted to pitch. Baseball was the first love. Picture a young Rui standing on the diamond, glove in hand, dreaming of strikeouts, until puberty hit like a power-up in an anime. Suddenly, the kid's 6 feet 8 inches, agile and dunking on classmates who were still figuring out geometry. At Maisei High School in Sendai, Rui was unstoppable. 3 national championships, 28 points a game. Every opposing coach probably woke up in a cold sweat yelling, "Guard number 8." Scouts from America started paying attention. Japan hadn't produced a basketball phenom like this before. In 2015, Rui got the golden ticket, an invite to the Jordan Brand Classic. That's the same showcase that launched Zion Williamson and Jason Tatum. For Rui, it was like getting a passport to the basketball big leagues. And from that moment, he wasn't just playing for himself, he was representing a country where baseball ruled the playgrounds. But here's where the story gets spicy. Rui moves to America, to Gonzaga University, barely knowing English. He goes from polite Japanese classrooms to college locker rooms where every sentence ends in bro. Total culture shock. But guess what? Basketball is the one language that doesn't need subtitles. He grinded hard. By his sophomore year, he was averaging 19 points and 6 rebounds. Smooth mid-range jumper, defensive IQ that made coaches drool. Analysts compared him to Kawhi Leonard and Carmelo Anthony, a mix of calm and chaos, precision and swagger. Then came the night Japan stopped sleeping. 2019 NBA Draft. The Washington Wizards step up with the 9th pick and call his name, Rui Hachimura. And somewhere in Tokyo, people probably spilled their ramen in celebration. The first Japanese player ever drafted that high. History made. His rookie year, solid. 13.5 points, 6 rebounds, all rookie honors. Japan crowned him a hero, not just a baller, a symbol of possibility. But like every good story, the middle chapters came with turbulence. Injuries, team shuffles, critics who didn't see the long game. Rui had to fight for his place in a league where every forward wants to eat your minutes alive. Then 2023 hit, plot twist. He gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Cue dramatic music. New team, new city, new challenge. But instead of cracking under the spotlight, Rui thrived in it. Surrounded by LeBron James and Anthony Davis, he learned the fine art of being both chill and lethal. The quiet assassin in purple and gold. Playoffs come around, and Rui starts dropping clutch performances like he's been waiting his whole career for this. The Lakers push to the Western Conference Finals, and suddenly everyone realizes this guy isn't a role player anymore. He's a movement. The Lakers agree, handing him a 3-year, $51 million contract extension. That's not just a raise, that's call your parents and buy them a house money. For Rui, it wasn't just a career milestone, it was validation. The Toyama kid had arrived in Hollywood. And how do you celebrate finally making it? You buy yourself a mansion, not just any mansion, but a 7,300 square foot temple of taste in Encino, one of LA's most exclusive zip codes. Think minimalism meets Marvel Cinematic Universe budget. From the outside, it's all clean lines and modern design. Black facade, massive glass panels, sunlight flooding through like it pays rent. The kind of house that looks like it could transform into a robot if you press the wrong button. Inside, European oak floors, open spaces, and air that smells like, I made it. The kitchen alone is a statement piece. Taj Mahal quartzite countertops, oak cabinetry, Thermador appliances that probably cost more than your car. It's not just for cooking, it's for looking successful while pretending you know how to make anything besides ramen. And the master suite? Oh, it's less bedroom and more five-star spa retreat. Rustic oak ceilings, private balcony, bathroom so clean it makes minimalism look messy. This is where Rui recharges. Away from cameras, away from courts, surrounded by calm. But let's be real, no NBA mansion is complete without an outdoor paradise. Step into Rui's backyard and you'll find a resort waiting to happen. Shimmering pool, gazebo with a built-in fireplace, and even a private sports court. Because when you're an athlete, even your relaxation time comes with optional cardio. It's not just a house, it's a reflection of balance. East meets west, discipline meets dream. You can tell every inch of this home was designed by someone who knows exactly who he is and doesn't need to prove it. And just when you think you've seen it all, the man cave appears. Home theater with surround sound so crisp it makes Marvel movies feel like live theater. A Control4 smart system syncing everything from lighting to temperature to security. Rui can literally dim the lights, start a movie, and lock the doors, all with one tap. Because luxury isn't about showing off anymore. It's about efficiency with attitude. And speaking of attitude, let's check the garage, because nothing says I'm successful like having more engines than alarm clocks. First up, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, a pure statement of adventure. 470 horsepower of off-road rebellion. This isn't your average SUV. This is the car that looks at traffic and says, nah, I'll find my own road. It's freedom on four wheels, perfect for Malibu canyon runs or spontaneous escapes from LA smog. Then, sitting right next to it like the calm older brother, the GMC Yukon Denali, the celebrity SUV standard. Chrome, leather, space, luxury with a V8 heartbeat. It's not just comfort, it's dominance disguised as refinement. If LeBron has a Maybach and Harden rolls in a Rolls-Royce, Rui keeps it understated. The confidence of a man who doesn't need to shout to be heard. But cars and mansions are just the highlight reel. The real flex? Financial intelligence. Rui's net worth today sits around $15 million. And climbing. The core of that. NBA contracts, of course. His rookie deal with the Wizards was worth $20 million. Now with the Lakers extension, he's pulling in $17 million per year. Add bonuses and postseason payouts, and that number gets shinier fast. But here's where Rui plays the long game. Endorsements. He's a marketing dream. Japanese heritage, global reach, clean image, and a fan base that spans continents. Deals with Nissan, Casio, SMBC Group, SoftBank. It's like every Japanese brand lined up to say, we'll take him. Add partnerships with Jordan Brand, Panini, GOAT, and NBA 2K, and Rui's off-court income matches his on-court talent. What makes it cooler? He's selective. While other players chase flashy American fashion labels, Rui doubles down on Japanese companies that reflect his identity. It's not just money, it's cultural representation. Every sponsorship feels intentional, not impulsive. And when it comes to giving back, Rui isn't just about hashtags and headlines. He's donated to scholarships through the College Women's Association of Japan, promoting education for women at home and abroad, a tribute to the women who shaped his life. He's also an ambassador for the Special Olympics, championing inclusion through sports. That's not PR fluff, that's legacy building. Even with fame, Rui's never lost that quiet humility. He keeps his relationship with model Brianna Delgado mostly private. No clickbait drama, no stage posts, just two people navigating love under bright lights. Of course, no athlete escapes controversy. Rui's open criticisms of Japan's Basketball Association, calling out mismanagement and outdated coaching, sparked national debates. Some said he was too bold. Others called him a hero for demanding better treatment for players. Either way, it proved he's not afraid to challenge authority when something doesn't sit right. It's the duality of Rui Hachimura, polite yet unflinching, calm yet courageous. The same mindset that took him from Toyama to Tinseltown. And maybe that's the real message of his story. Success isn't just about the mansion, the cars, or the contracts. It's about building something that reflects you, your roots, your resilience, your rhythm. So the next time you see Rui gliding across the Lakers court, remember? Behind every jump shot is a journey, and behind every highlight is a home filled with the quiet sound of purpose. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Rui Hachimura's world, from Japan's courts to LA's luxury, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories of global icons, and ring the bell so you never miss a drop. Because around here, we don't just talk success, we tour it. But let's be real, you don't get from Toyama to Los Angeles luxury just by being tall and talented. Rui's rise is a masterclass in mindset. The guy operates like a human balance sheet, assets in discipline, liabilities in overthinking, zero debt in ego. He's got that Japanese work ethic that wakes up before the alarm and that Beninese fire that refuses to lose. It's like he was genetically coded to be both zen and relentless. Every time he steps on court, it's not just a game. It's a quiet rebellion against every stereotype that said, Japanese players can't hang in the NBA. And oh, he heard that loudly. The critics, the comparisons, the underestimation. Instead of arguing back, Rui let his jump shot do the subtweeting. Smooth, lethal, passive-aggressive in the most professional way possible. You watch him play and realize, he's not flashy like Ja Morant or loud like Draymond. He's the guy who'll drop 25 points, play elite defense, say nothing, and then disappear into a matte black SUV like Batman clocking out. But here's what most people miss. Rui's not just building a career, he's building a brand. The Hachimura name is now global currency. He's Japan's ambassador in sneakers. He's the reason a kid in Osaka is buying Lakers jerseys instead of baseball gloves. And that cultural crossover, that's where the real money and meaning lives. He's become what few athletes ever do, a bridge, a connector between East and West, between formality and flair. In Japan, he's treated like royalty with a side of relatability. Humble interviews, sharp suits, no scandals. In LA, he's the quiet cool. Private dinners, designer hoodies, a social media feed that screams, yes, I'm rich. No, I won't show you my breakfast. But when Rui does show his world, it's intentional. There's a reason he doesn't flood his Instagram with every luxury car angle or shirtless pool photo. He's mastered the art of mystery. In a world where everyone's oversharing, silence is the new flex. And that's what makes his Encino mansion so poetic. It's not a party palace. It's a sanctuary, a mix of Japanese simplicity and LA grandeur. Walk in and it's like Zen met Zillow. The open floor plan feels like an art gallery designed by someone who reads philosophy and bench presses at the same time. The lighting is soft, the furniture is curated, and somewhere in that house you know there's a meditation corner that doubles as a post-workout recovery zone. Outside, the backyard looks straight out of a lifestyle magazine. Pool sparkling like a sapphire, gazebo glowing like an Airbnb listing you can't afford. The sports court? That's where Rui keeps his instincts sharp. You can almost picture him out there at sunset, headphones on, shooting jumper after jumper, just because greatness doesn't clock out. And then there's the home theater. Plush seats, surround sound, maybe a projector the size of a billboard. You can imagine him watching game tape, analyzing every play like a chess master. Or maybe just watching Naruto reruns, because even legends need downtime. What ties it all together is how intentional everything feels. Rui doesn't buy stuff to show off. He curates it to evolve. His home isn't a monument to wealth, it's a reflection of balance. Every design choice whispers discipline. Every luxury feature hums humility. It's the architectural version of his personality. Calm, precise, quietly powerful. Now let's talk about that net worth glow-up, because it's not just NBA player gets rich kind of story. It's NBA player becomes a global brand type of energy. Rui's career earnings by 2026 will top $60 million before taxes. But thanks to smart investments and careful spending, his real wealth is closer to $40 to $45 million. And that's before endorsements, which are, frankly, ridiculous. We're talking multi-million-dollar deals with Nike's Jordan brand, SoftBank, SMBC Group, Casio, Nissan Foods. Basically, every Japanese mega brand that wants a piece of his clean image and crossover appeal. The man's even got partnerships in trading cards, sneakers, and video games. Somewhere out there, a kid is pulling a Rui Hachimura card from a Panini pack and screaming louder than a Lakers fan in overtime. But Rui doesn't just sign deals, he embodies them. His partnerships aren't random, they align with his story. Casio for precision, SMBC for stability, Nissan for movement, Jordan brand for excellence. It's marketing poetry. And of course, behind every million-dollar headline, there's philanthropy. Rui's generosity doesn't come with red carpets or hashtags. It comes quietly, like everything else he does. He's donated to fund scholarships for women through the College Women's Association of Japan, inspired by the women who raised him. He supports the Special Olympics as an ambassador, promoting inclusion and athletic opportunities for people with intellectual disabilities. And he's not afraid to stand up for causes that matter, from social justice to mental health. In 2020, when the world was in turmoil, Rui used his platform to amplify messages of unity and equality. No theatrics, no PR team script, just authenticity. And yet, he's still human, still learning, still navigating fame, pressure, and cultural duality. His relationship with model Brianna Delgado adds a touch of humanity to the superstar myth. They're low-key, grounded, and refreshingly drama-free, the anti-Kardashians of the NBA world. But where there's fame, there's friction, and Rui's not one to bite his tongue when something's off. In 2024, he publicly criticized Japan's Basketball Association, calling out what he saw as poor leadership and outdated systems. Cue national uproar. Headlines, debates, hashtags. Everyone had an opinion. Some called him ungrateful. Others called him brave. The truth? He was being honest. He loves his country. He just wants its sports system to evolve. You can't build a better future by staying silent in the present. Then came the 2024 Paris Olympics. Rui gave his all, until a calf strain benched him. Fans speculated, media overanalyzed, Twitter did its usual thing, but behind the noise was a player dealing with the impossible tightrope of being both an NBA professional and a national symbol. He's caught between two worlds, Japan's collectivist humility and America's individualist bravado. Too quiet for one side, too outspoken for the other. But that's what makes Rui fascinating. He doesn't fit the mold. He is the mold, the hybrid athlete of a new era. When you look at his journey, from Toyama's small courts to Encino's polished marble floors, it's not just about basketball. It's about identity, resilience, and staying rooted while the world tries to define you. And that's why his story resonates, because it's not just success, it's substance. Rui doesn't chase clout. He cultivates legacy. He's proof that you can build global fame without losing your grounding. That discipline can coexist with luxury. That cultural pride can live under the same roof as Hollywood ambition. So when the camera pans back over that Los Angeles mansion, sunlight bouncing off the pool, palm trees swaying, the faint sound of sneakers squeaking on his backyard court, it's not just showing wealth, it's showing growth. Rui Hachimura isn't the loudest player in the room, but he might be one of the most important. He represents what's next, for Japan, for basketball, for how athletes craft identity beyond the game. Because anyone can buy a mansion, but only a few can make it mean something. If you vibed with Rui's story, the discipline, the design, the drive, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite moment from his journey, and subscribe for more stories of global icons building empires in silence. And remember, greatness doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just quietly lives well. They say money talks, but in Rui Hachimura's case, it whispers. It whispers in marble countertops, in perfectly aligned sneakers, in the calm confidence of a man who knows exactly where he came from and where he's going next. Because this isn't just an athlete living the dream, it's a cultural revolution in designer sweats. Rui turned quiet ambition into loud results. From Toyama's modest gyms to LA's modern palaces, every step was intentional. Every win, calculated. Every setback, fuel. And that's what makes his story different. While others flex for attention, Rui flexes for evolution. His mansion isn't about proving status. It's about preserving self. The Japanese discipline is still there. The Beninese fire still burns. Only now they've got a California zip code. So as the lights of Los Angeles fade over the Encino Hills and the pool reflects the night sky, one thing's clear. Rui Hachimura isn't just living large. He's living balanced. Because true luxury isn't what you buy. It's how you build it. If you enjoyed this look inside Rui's world, the homes, the mindset, the legacy, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because next time, we're peeling back the curtain on another global icon, rewriting what success looks like. Until then, stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, greatness doesn't need to shout. It just needs good lighting.